Welcome, this is Ramya Murthy for Trinity Mirror News. 15 kg gold seized from Air India plane at Amritsar Airport. 15 kg gold pegged worth Rs 4.5 crore has been seized from an Air India flight which arrived from Dubai at the international airport. 2 passengers have been detained. Airport officials said that the gold was concealed under a passenger seat cushion inside the plane and recovered during a joint operation by the Customs and the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence. The Customs Department has registered a case. Taranjit Singh and his wife Satinder Kaur, residents of district Tarn who arrived in the flight from Dubai, have been detained in connection with the joint probe by the DRI and the Customs. Union Roads Minister says government to soon unveil policy on methanol blending in petrol. Union Roads Minister Nitin Gadkari said that the government will be soon announcing a policy which calls for 15% blending of methanol in petrol to make it cheaper and also reduce pollution. Gadkari said at an event organized by Money Control and Free Press Journal in Mumbai that in the upcoming parliament session he will be announcing a policy of blending 15% methanol in petrol. He said that methanol gets made from coal and costs only Rs 22 per litre as against the prevailing price of about Rs 80 per litre for petrol, and added that China is making the coal byproduct for Rs 17 per litre itself. Jaitley says Indian economy is set for higher growth trajectory. Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has said that the Indian economy is set for a higher growth trajectory on the back of a slew of structural reforms. He said that the NDA government would now focus on large-scale investment in the infrastructure sector and rural areas. He added that he thinks should be looking forward to a much higher growth trajectory in the days to come. The government has carried out structural reforms at the right time. Demonetization and GST were carried out keeping in mind the long-term benefits of the economy. Reversing the 5 quarters of slowing GDP growth, Indian economy expanded by 6.3% in July to September on the back of a pickup in manufacturing. We'll resume back after a break.
போலாமா
இப்படியே வா கோவிலுக்கா கோவிலுக்கு எப்பவுமே ட்ரெடிஷனலா வேஷ்டி கட்டிட்டு தான் வரணும். ரூம்ல ராம்ராஜ் பாக்கெட் வேஷ்டி வச்சிருக்கேன். ஆம்பளையா லட்சணமா கட்டிட்டு வாங்க.
வெண்மையில் தரிசனம் வேண்டுதல் நம்பசம்.
இங்க இது கோவில்.
ஓ சாரி.
செல்போனை வேஷ்டி பாக்கெட்ல வைங்க. வேண்டுதல மனசுல வைங்க.
Ramraj Next Velcro Pocket Dhotis Temple Collections.
Welcome back. Enforcement Directorate seized assets linked to former IPL chairman. The Enforcement Directorate said that it has seized mutual funds valued at Rs 10.35 crore under the Foreign Exchange Management Act law of a company controlled by businessman and former IPL chairman Chirayu Amin in the Panama Papers case. The Central Probe Agency said that it seized mutual funds of Whitefield Chemtech Private Limited, which is controlled by Amin and his family under Section 37A of the Foreign Exchange Management Act. The names of Amin and his family members had figured in the Panama Papers case with respect to the tax and interest in the firm in the British Virgin Islands. During the investigation, the agency said that it was noticed that Amin and his family members, through their company Whitefield Chemtech Private Limited India, had invested an amount of $1.6 million for purchase of a 3 BHK apartment in Cape Dunhill of UK. Sri Lanka formally hands over Hambantota port to China. Sri Lanka formally handed over the southern seaport of Hambantota to China on a 99-year lease. Officials said that two Chinese firms, Hambantota International Port Group and Hambantota International Port Services, managed by the China Merchants Port Holdings Company and the Sri Lanka Ports Authority, will own the port and the investment zone around it. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, during a visit to China in April, had agreed to swap equity in Chinese infrastructure projects launched by former President Mahinda Rajapakse in his home district. Sri Lanka owed China 8 billion US, then Finance Minister Ravi Karunanayake had said last year. Iraqi Prime Minister declares end of war against IS in Iraq. Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi declared victory in a 3-year war by Iraqi forces to expel the Islamic State jihadist group that at its height endangered Iraq's very existence. Abadi said in a conference at Baghdad that the forces are in complete control of the Iraqi-Syrian border, and he therefore announced the end of the war against IS. The enemy wanted to kill their civilization, but they have won through their unity and the determination, he said. They have triumphed in little time, he added. IS seized vast areas of North and West Baghdad in a lightning offensive in 2014. That's all for today. Thank you.